Welcome back to the show. We're joined now by NCC Athletic Director Jim Miller. Coach Miller, how have you been lately, and how have you liked the season starting for all the Cardinal programs?
Well, doing well, and thank you for asking. Our teams are, this fall, just started off fantastic. Obviously, having a nationally ranked football team that's won the last 4 conference titles or shared has been fantastic. But, you start right from the top from a cross-country program on the men's side that's the defending national champions. Our women won the conference title last year, and so they're looking to do some great things this year. Probably a highlight so far, and again, we just started school Monday, but we've been in camp since, August 14th or so for most of our programs. And our women's golf team just won 4 tournaments in a row this past week, setting school records, course records, everything. Our women's tennis team is 8-1 right now. Our volleyball team's coming off of a 35-5 year where they went to the NCAA playoffs for the first time. All of our programs, the soccer have won some big games and are doing really well. So all the, I don't overlook any teams, but I think that's everybody in the most part that they're just start off well and it's going to be exciting.
So it sounds like things from your chair are looking pretty good. And another question I have to ask, before Coach Thorne got here and kind of put his stamp on this program and really built it, North Central football wasn't the best to write home about. But how important is it to have a successful football program like that, kind of for the whole athletic department and even for the college as a whole?
Well, I think it's huge in the respect of, I remember talking to Alec Harris years ago, and I had the opportunity to coach on 4 different football staffs here, including with Coach Thorne for 2 years. And I think the things we've got in place now, if you can start the fall off with a successful football program, it just ignites the campus, and it really it's an exciting time. I think when you see the new students on campus and the returners, like any campus in the country, everyone's energized, get the summer to work and be home and do whatever, but to come back and to start over again is great. But to have a football program that's as done as well as Coach Thorne and our program has done, it just sets a different tone. The alums are enthused, the local community, everybody. And so we're very appreciative and thankful for those things and really strategizing to try to get better. We're doing that on a regular basis with the coaches' input.
And my question for both of you guys is, you worked on the same staff together, and I guess just get your take first. What's it like working under Coach Thorne, and now that you're the athletic director, what's it like when you guys work together now?
Well, I think I had an opportunity to coach with Paul Connor, Bill Mack, Joe DeGeorge, and then with Coach Thorne. And I think they all were excellent strategic coaches and they all were just excellent men, greatest ethics and values and everything. I think what Coach Thorne brought to the table is a real understanding of what he wanted to see at the college level, how he wanted to entertain, and how probably keep a perspective about what it means to be a student athlete. And I think that's kind of, that message was hard to deliver to begin with. I think the hardest adjustment for a coach, he would probably say, is just the recruiting and really what it took to do the recruiting. I think I could help transition there. But for the most part, it's been a real smooth transition between the two of us. I understand from a football coaching standpoint, I've become more of a big fan and a spectator as much as anything, but also in a position to help out. And, I take that very seriously in the respect that there are things that we can do, whether they're large or small, to make the experience that much better for the student athletes and the coaches certainly, but the student athletes first and foremost.
For sure. How was he as an assistant coach? I really want to know.
He did a great job. It's really helpful to have your athletic director be somebody who totally understands all the ins and outs of football. Football is a lot different than every other sport, and it's really difficult for lots of people who've never been involved with football to know exactly what all it takes to make a football program work. And Jim understands that, and he comes over and gets my coaches laughing and tells stories and reminds them of what it was like and the history of the whole program. It's always good to talk to Jim and find out, what happened before, and a lot of great things happened before we ever got there. It just so happens we got lucky enough to get some athletes in here so that we're winning a few more ball games than what we did in the past. and you know, we're having fun doing it. We hope the college appreciates it, and we certainly enjoy working for Jim and working for North Central College. It's a great place.
Now, Coach Miller, I have another question for you. This last June, you received the Harold and Eva White First Citizen of the College Award. You've been involved in this school for, you know, quite a long time in a lot of different positions. What did it mean to you to receive that?
Well, I was very surprised. My wife and son and others kept a real good secret away from me. I was totally surprised, and I guess kind of reinforced you know, what you're doing on a regular basis. And you never know, you don't get immediate feedback. Sometimes as a coach, in all the years, I got immediate feedback, especially if our D-back just gave up a touchdown, I got immediate feedback. But to have people within the department and outside of it have an understanding of what it, an appreciation of what it takes to have a successful athletic department. And I've always wanted to create an atmosphere that people enjoy, and athletics should be an outlet for, should be fun, you know, and our coach talks about that too, but we really want to do that, but we don't want to confuse that with competitiveness, because when it's time to step on the field or the court or whatever, it's time to go. So I think it makes me feel good as an alum. I'm in my 24th year working at the college and different capacities, like you said, and I guess it reinforced what you do on a regular basis and feel good about it.
Going forward, what kind of things can we see from the college Cardinal athletic program?
Well, I think if you take a look around, and I was talking to an alum at the tennis match last night, which we got brand new courts. They're great. They're cutting the hill between softball and baseball, and I saw the baseball coaches out there redoing the outfield and the pitcher's mound, and the softball coaches were putting in a new fence, and our facilities and the type of student athletes that we can get at North Central College now that maybe we didn't before is that much better. And so I think that we're going to continue to attract the type of students that Coach Thorne just referred to, that can make a difference, that can really compete at not only the conference, but the regional and the national level. And we're getting more and more. And I feel so good about all of our programs having success relative to where they're at. As far as history and length of a program and things like that. They're all just doing terrific and making some great strides.
Well, we appreciate you spending a little bit of your day here with us, and hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
We're taking a quick time out, but don't go away. There's more of the Red Zone just around the corner.